Performance task. An avid collector wants to purchase a signed basketball from a particular playoff game. He wants to put away 4% more money each year in a safe at his home to save up for a basketball. In the sixth year, he puts a $580 in the safe and he realizes that he has enough money to purchase the basketball. There are two questions. Part A: how much money did the collector put in his safe at the first time, at the first year? And the part B is to the nearest dollar, how much did the collector pay for the signed playoff basketball? So now let's go first and let's answer in the part A, how much money did the collector put into his safe the first year. So because here we are talking about how much money in one term, so here we are using the explicit formula for the geometric sequences. And let me take one pen here first. And we already know the explicit formula for geometric sequences is an. A sub n is equal with a sub 1. Let me write this a better. A sub 1 times r common ratio in exponent n minus 1. N minus 1. But let's go back first to that. See, A1, they don't know what it is. But what they know here, they know in the sixth year, it means the term, he put a $580 and he put away 4%. This is important. Those are two information. So two information, we have all of them, but those are important. So it means in the sixth term, let me write A6 is equal with a $580. But just me write it just without a dollar sign, 580. And the rate is a 4% more. It means the 4% more is 104% divided by 100, if we want as a number, because it's much easier to evaluate as a number, is 1.04. So the common ratio is 1.04. And now we are looking here to solve this problem. This is A6 and is equal A1 times R in exponent n is a 6 minus 1 is a 5. So now we have all the known factors. We are factors or variables. We are going to substitute in the real value. A6 is 580. So let me plug in 580 instead of term 6 term, and is equal with A1. We don't know what it is. We are looking to find in the first year how much money did he put the first year. So this is A1, the first term, A1 time common ratio R is 1.04 in exponent 5, and now here in exponent 5. And everything now I can divide by 1.04 in exponent 5. Everything I can divide by this 1.04 in exponent 5. In exponent 5. So A1 is equal with the 580 divided by 1.04 in exponent 1.04 in exponent 5, and we can get values now. 580 divided by 1.04. And now 1.04, let's take a calculator and let's find out what number it is. 1.04 in exponent 5 is equal to 1.2166. So is 1.2166 let me make a 67 here. Let me round this number. And now we are going to divide this 580 divided by 1.2167, which is 476 point. Let's round this number is also a lot of decimals, but I will round this number. A1 is equal to the 476.7. I will round to the nearest tenth, $7. So in the first term. So now let's go and let's answer in B. Part B. Part B says to the nearest dollar, how much did the collector pay for the signed play of basketball? But now here we want to collect, let me go back here. Now we want for 5 years how much money plus $580 here. But first of all, let's go here and let's use a sum, the formula for the sum geometric series. And the formula is, just let me write sum n. So when we are looking for the formula, we just plug in the values in the formula here. It's much easy, so we don't have to go back anywhere. So here is a1 sub 1 times 1 minus r in exponent n divided by 1 minus r. 1 minus r. And now a1, we already found a1. We need a1 to know. And in the first term, how much money did he save? It was 476. 476.7. And the common ratio R, we already know, it was 1.04. So now we have values. And instead of n, because there were 5 terms, we write with a 5. He saved money for 5 years. And we write a 5. And for A1, we plug in 476.7. 476.7 times 1 minus 1.04 in exponent 5. Everything divided by 1 minus 1.04. And now S5 is equal. So this is money, how much money he saved for 5 years, without including in the 6 years this $580. So we don't have to forget this information because it's very valuable, otherwise we cannot find the right answer. Okay, now 476. Let me erase this number here because I didn't write it very well. And now let's calculate these numbers here. 476, I have to erase this number because I don't need right now. First of all, I'm going with the number 1.04 in exponent 5 to find this number, and I get 1.21 minus number 1 inside the parentheses, and I get this number with this value here, but the sign is a negative sign. And now this number I multiply by 476.7 multiplied by 476.7, and I get 103, negative 103. But down here, negative 103. Well, let me write here negative 103, negative 103. But I don't worry a lot because now I can round those numbers to the nearest. And here 1 minus 1.04 is a negative 0.4. And now S5 is equal. We are almost done with this. And now I have this value, original value here, and I divided this value by divided by 0.4, 0.04, and the value 0.4 is a negative value, and what I'm getting 2,581.9. But I can take this and I can make a 2. So because to the nearest dollar we are going to calculate is 2,582. This is the saving for 5 years, but in the 6th year, let me go back here. It says the price is a year 5 saving plus $580 when he realized he has enough money. So now we have to add here this value. Now the price, let me write P, is equal the price what was is S5, how much he saved, plus $580, plus $580, and price was equal, well, let me write a little bit, 2,582 plus 580. And finally the price was, now I write it with a dollar sign, and let me go here in a calculator, plus 580 is equal 3,162. 3,162 is a $3,162. That's how much was the price of the signed basketball.